Now, today we are going to discuss about chapter 12 vectors. And the first topic is components of the vector in two dimensions, like when one point is present in the axis point. Like ये बेटा मेरे पास है एक x axis and a y axis. Clear? Like the point is x y. Clear? अगर मैं इस पॉइंट की बात करता हूं बेटा हमारे पास, so that will be like, अगर मैं इस पॉइंट को ओरिजिन से ज्वाइन करता हूं and the point will be like OP and OP is a vector like as a position vector. Clear? अब यहां पे अगर मैं देखता हूं बेटा ए like this, it is point A. What is this? That is the distance x along x axis. Clear? And what is along y axis? The distance will be y. And the another point is this, along x axis there is I vector. Clear? Along x axis there is a I vector, and also along y axis there is a j vector. Clear? So first of all, what is OA? OA is x distance. Clear? And what is OB? That is y distance along y axis. X distance along x axis. Clear? अगर मैं इसको वेक्टर की फॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट करता हूं, देन ओ ए वेक्टर विल बी लाइक xi this, and OB vector will be like yj. Clear? According to triangle law of vector addition, OA like this, and also AP. Clear? Now in triangle PAO, using triangle law of vector addition, that is OP is equal to OA plus AP, that is OA vector plus AP vector. And what is OA? That is XI. What is AP? Means जितना हमारे पास OB होगा उतना ही हमारे पास AP distance है. Clear? So that is also along x axis, y axis. So OB is equal to AP. So AP will be here yj. So clear? OP vector will be xi plus yj. And here x comma y are the scalar component. Clear? And xi plus yj are vector components. Clear? So now OP vector is equal to xi plus yj. So what will be the magnitude of OP? So the OP का मैग्नीट्यूड होगा रूट x एक्सिस के लोग यानी कि x कंपोनेंट cos square, and y components cos square, that is x square plus y square. So that discussion is about only the vector component in two dimensions when there is only one point. Now we are going to discuss the condition when there is 2 points in the axis. Now the components of the vector in two dimensions when there are 2 points in the space. Like one point is P and the another point is Q. Clear? What are the coordinates of P? That is x1 and y1. What are the coordinates? Assume कर रहे हैं हम इसको, that is x2 and y2. Clear? Now इस अगर मैं P के कोऑर्डिनेट्स को फॉल करता हूं बेटा और Q पॉइंट के लिए x की वैल्यूज को x एक्सिस के ऊपर मैं रिप्रेजेंट करता हूं, so what will be this? That is x1 distance along x axis and that is x2 distance along x axis. तो ये डिस्टेंस मेरे पास क्या होगा? That will be like as a PQ, means x2 minus x1. In the same way, what will be this distance? That is y2. And what will be this distance? That is y1. So what will be like this? y2 minus y1. Clear? Again, मैं यहां पर एक ट्रायंगल की फॉर्मेशन कर रहा हूं बेटा, ये लाइक दिस. तो मेरे को यहां से एक कंक्लूजन पता लगा बेटा कि जो पी ए डिस्टेंस है मेरे पास, दैट इज x2 minus x1. And what is AQ? Like as this, that will be y2 minus y1. Clear? And the points are P and Q. So the directed line will be PQ. PA is the first vector and AQ is the second vector. Clear? Now अगर मैं PA डिस्टेंस की बात करता हूं बेटा, तो PA डिस्टेंस कितना है? दैट इज x2 minus x1. And what is PA vector form? That is x2 minus x1 I. What is AQ? What is AQ? The distance will be like y2 minus y1. The distance will be y2 minus y1 and AQ vector will be here y2 minus y1 j. Clear? Now again using law of vector addition in the triangle PAQ, using law of triangle law of vector addition. So that is PQ is equal to PA plus AQ. PA plus AQ. So what is PA? That is x2 minus x1 I. What is AQ? That is y2 minus y1 j. That is like this. So now what will be the magnitude of PQ when there are the 2 points in the space? So the magnitude of PQ Q. So that is root x2 minus x1 square y2 minus y1 square. So that is about the discussion for 1 point and the 2 points in the space. Now we are going to solve the questions based on these two concepts. Now find the scalar and the vector components of a vector with initial point to 1 and the final point coordinates are -5 and 7, like P and Q. It is the initial point and that is the final point, and the direction will be like P towards Q, and the coordinates of P are 2, 1. Clear? And the coordinates of terminal points, final points are -5 and 7. It is the first point, so the coordinates will be x1 and y1. What is this? x2 and y2. Clear? So the PQ will be PQ, that is x2 minus x1 I plus y2 minus y1 j. So that is x2, that is x2 is minus 5 minus x1 is 2 I plus y2 is 7 minus 1, that is this. So the PQ will be minus 7I plus 6J. So we can say the scalar components are minus 7 and 6, and the vector components will be minus 7I and 6J. अगर मैं इसका बेटा मैग्नीट्यूड फाइंड आउट करता हूं, सो दैट्स विल बी लाइक, मैं ये क्या फाइंड आउट कर रहा हूं बेटा इसका मैग्नीट्यूड, सो दैट इज रूट आई कंपोनेंट्स, मतलब स्केलर कंपोनेंट हमारे पास यहां पे क्या है -7, तो मींस -7 का स्क्वायर प्लस दैट इज 6 का स्क्वायर, so that will be 49 plus 36. So the magnitude of PQ will be 85 root. Okay beta? Now if A vector is this and the B vector is this given, find a unit vector parallel to the A plus 2P. Clear? तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं ये वाले वेक्टर को फाइंड आउट करता हूं बेटा, लेट A प्लस 2B. जब मैं इस वेक्टर को डबल ऑफ दिस या ट्वाइस ऑफ B वेक्टर के साथ ऐड करूंगा, देन अगेन आई विल गेट अ वेक्टर फॉर्म. तो मैं सारी कैलकुलेशन को एक अनदर वेक्टर का नाम दे रहा हूं, दैट इज लाइक एज अ C. Clear? So putting the value of here, A, what is A? 3I minus 5J plus 2 into B. What is B vector here? 2I plus 3J. Clear? So that is 3I minus 5J plus 4I plus 6J. So the C vector will be, that is 7I plus J. But you have to find a unit vector which is parallel to this vector, या फिर आ जाए हमारे को which is in the direction of this मतलब अगर पैरेलल वर्ड आ जाए या आ जाए इन द डायरेक्शन, मतलब आपको यूनिट वेक्टर फाइंड आउट करना है। और यूनिट वेक्टर का फॉर्मूला हमारे पास क्या होता है, n कैप इज इक्वल टू वेक्टर अपॉन मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ इट्स वेक्टर। क्लियर? सो required unit vector parallel to C. Clear? So that is C cap is equal to C vector upon magnitude of C. And what is C here? That is 7i plus j upon magnitude of C, that is 7 square 49 plus 1 square 1, so 7i plus j upon root 50. So the required, this is equal to 1 by 5 root 2 7i plus j. So that is the unit vector which is in the direction of this or to be of this vector. Now the using vector norms, you have to show that the following points are collinear. Let first point is A, second point is B, and the third point is C. Clear? तो first of all मैं find out करता हूँ बेटा जी AB vector. What is the meaning of AB? Means position vector of B minus position vector of A. Clear? And what is B? इसमें से हमने इसके कोऑर्डिनेट्स को माइनस करना है। क्लियर? So that is -2 plus 3i plus 3 minus 5j. So what will be here? AB is I minus 2j. Clear? Now AC vector will be position vector of C minus position vector of A. Clear? And so four plus 2i that is 9 minus 3. Clear? So 9 minus 3j. So that will be AC vector will be 4 plus 2 6 I. This minus this plus 6g. Clear? So now that is the main point is this. Find the position vector of C minus position vector of A, and C is this and A is this. So that is 4 plus 3i and 9 minus 5j. So that will be this plus this 7i and 9 plus 5, that is 4j. Clear? So what is the main point is here, and the coordinates of this are, that is minus 9. So that will be minus 9 minus this, that will be minus 14j. So I think AC is equal to 7i minus 14j. So 7 will be the common here, I minus 2j. but that vector is equal to AB. So I can say here AC vector will be equal to 7 into AB vector. So here AC and AB may be parallel or collinear vectors. AC और AB दोनों एक दूसरे के मल्टीपल्स हैं, तो या तो ये एक दूसरे के पैरेलल होंगे या फिर ये कॉलिनियर होंगे, बिकॉज C and A is the common point for both of the vectors. So A is common for both vectors. Therefore, AC and AB are collinear vectors. Now, if the position vector A of a point 5x is such that magnitude is 13, clear? Means magnitude is equal to 13, clear? So that will be 5 square plus x square is equal to 13, clear? रूट है, इस तरफ रूट नहीं है, so for removing the roots, squaring both sides, that will be 25 plus x square equal to 169. So x square will be equal to, after solving, 144. So that is x is equal to plus minus 144. So the x required will be plus minus 12. So that is about the discussion for components form of the vector in one point as well as in the 2 points form. In the next video, we'll discuss about scalar or the dot product of two vectors. Okay, beta?